What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Leah.
Hey, it's Nat in the house.
And we're back.
It's the BRL Show. We are going to take you into the world of relations and relationships and all that as well.
You got it.
Pick a little something out of the box.
Oh, like how we do.
You know it.
That's happening again.
All day. Every show. No,
No, she's not. It's for real, though.
Yeah, for real.
That's actually going to happen.
Yeah, so we kind of teased about this last show that, you know, we obviously are very well versed in the world of dating. However, there are other relationships that are very important in our lives. So we're going to talk about our friends.
What about Totally. Yeah, we're going to maybe steer a little bit away from the romantic side of dating.
We are.
And the romantic side of relationships and get into still some relationships, but with friends, specifically being friends with your ex.
Yeah.
Which I guess still has the romantic vibe to it.
There's a dating component, but that's the old thing. We're talking about old things.
Yeah. Don't bring that old thing back, okay? We're
I
talking
don't want
about
that old thing back.
But what's the new thing? Is the new thing a friendship?
Is there a new thing?
Is there a new thing? Actually, yeah, that's the ultimate question,
yeah,
right?
and I mean, and also with like not only your being friends with your ex, but also being friends with friends' exes.
That's a tricky one. That's the tricky one.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, talking about the trickiness of that is, you know, I'm that person who, if one of my good friends is in a relationship and I get along with them, which I hope that I do because they're my good friend, you know, it can be a bit of a squad ting, the trifecta.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to feel like a third wheel ting because, you know, that's just what it is. And they know I'm in the house and that I'm there and it's all love and whatever. So
yeah, you're original because that's not how it is over here.
Oh, okay.
No, usually it's my friends and I chill with them. And when they're with their own or significant other, I'm not chilling with them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really like that third wheel vibe. You just said that it doesn't feel like that to you. For me, always.
Okay.
Always. If I'm a third, if I'm a one extra of a couple, then I'm a third. That's how I feel. And it should always be even, never odd. And that would be an odd thing, not for me. So,
Well, I'm not trying to go to Wonderland with the three of us, and I have no partner or anything.
or you grab him as the partner or her as the partner, and they're like, nah, it's not going down that way.
But if you bring in a next friend, anyways.
Of course. But no, explain that. Like, how are you friends with your friend's boyfriend or significant other?
Oh, I mean, you know, like we'll have things in common, or there'll be just maybe a different mindset that we have, or we take a different approach on things, or
Okay.
And you know, at the end of the day, it's all about that positivity and that love for everyone. Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if I have a friend who, you know, has so if one of my girls has a man and he's cool and whatever,
Yeah.
you know, I will hope that we can all have a conversation, or we
And
can
have a good
all have
time?
a good night or good weekend
Okay.
or whatever.
Let me ask you this. Okay, so has it ever happened where you've been kind of close or became close with a friend's boyfriend? You became close friends. Has there ever been a time where you guys would chill maybe outside of your friend being there?
See,
Your girlfriend being there?
yeah, but my friend would be in the know.
Okay.
So it'd
Can
be
you give me?
like,
I need you to paint me a picture.
I don't know, like, so if, for instance, well, when I was a meat eater, I would always be down for like chicken and beer.
Those good old days.
The good old days of the carnivore life.
Let's not go down that lane.
But yeah, when like me and one of my friends, it was actually her husband too.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm.
We would go out for chicken and beer. And it would be a thing. And my friend was like, not my thing.
Oh, she would
have
just
fun.
She would actually voluntarily.
She would go and do something with one of her
that.
girls. And you know, sometimes it would, because I'm even though I have, you know, the appearance and I'm very
You look like
much
a female.
a woman.
Yeah, you look very much like a female.
I am classified as one of the boys a lot.
Okay.
And because I have brothers I had brothers and lots of guys, and I have a lot of males in my life. That's just kind of what happens.
So that's kind of your your vibe. You can get down with the ladies, but you also can get down with the men as well.
Easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a girl's girl.
You are.
Totally.
And not to say that I'm not a girl's girl, because most girls do like me
No,
as well.
I like you, and I'm a girl's girl.
Exactly.
So that validates you completely.
Yeah. I like to look at myself as, well, I shouldn't say I do actually. It's
Yeah.
other people, but
Keep
Queen
it real.
Latifah
Okay.
in Just Right. Have you ever seen that
so
movie?
specific.
That is me. She's like down with the boys. All
Yeah.
the boys always want to like
I
help
was
be
her
the
sister.
homie.
I'm her sister.
You're the sister.
I'm that bitch.
No, that was her cousin, actually. You're the
It's her cousin?
It was her cousin.
Yeah. Who's trying to get herself a baller.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, totally get that lifestyle. Why not? But you're Queen Latifah, who ultimately got the man.
I ultimately
so
get
that's
the man
obviously the way to go.
at the end of the day.
Okay, so you have...
Sorry.
You obviously... yeah, I feel kind of shady about that. But anyways, okay, we don't have to go there. That's really interesting because I think I can speak on behalf of a lot of women that can say it's kind of weird. It'd be kind of weird for my girlfriend to chill with my boyfriend without me.
I'm not saying I'm doing it all the time, but there would be occasions where it would be a thing and it would just be casual. Like, at that point, it's like I'm hanging out with my brother. Because my friends are so close to me.
Yeah.
It's like
and
a
they're
family
obviously
member.
very trustworthy of
100.
you. Because
100.
they would have to be 100 and you would have to be 100 with them. That's what it sounds like.
Of course.
Yeah, maybe I'm a little hesitant because I've had a situation in my past where my boyfriend at the time and my very close girlfriend at the time, we'd all chill, like you said, as a threesome.
Yes.
Where,
hey now.
Yeah, well, wrong choice of words. Yeah, but you know what? You know what I mean. Without the sex.
Do. Yes.
And we'd all be chilling, really good time. We all had the same common interests, the same vibe. The vibe was very chill.
Okay.
I lived with her in university, and my boyfriend would be over all the time. So we were always hanging. The only thing that I couldn't relate with the other two was the music choice.
Okay.
They were heavily into EDM.
Oh.
And there's actually possible way, and I've tried. Okay. There's no possible way I can get down with that.
But, you know, that's
I really
the music that they
did
like.
actively try. And that's something that I actually normally wouldn't do. But because they were so into it, and I was like, yo, they look like they're having so much fun. So I tried. And no, it's just not for me. And I decided that early on. Very early on.
But that's when you kind of gave the pass.
So I gave the pass.
Enjoy.
He would have his group of EDM friends, and she didn't have many friends at the time. Mm-hmm. Also, she recently just broke up with her ex, so she was like, I don't know, really in the need of like attention from everyone.
Companionship.
And that's companionship. Just, friendship, especially from guys for some reason, but that's totally cool. At the time, that was totally cool with me. So she'd go out with them.
That helps the confidence, right?
Yeah, I understood her, and like that's what she wanted to do, so that's cool.
Yes.
It just started to get a little weird when, his friends didn't want to go out to the EDM shows or concerts or whatever you call those venues, the government days, and he was down, and she was down, and I was never down, so nobody's even asking me if I'm down. And they would just decide to go on their own. So
just
that
happened.
Two of them? Yeah, so that happened. The first night, I was cool with it. But then they would start, having inside jokes in front of me about that night. Oh, remember when? Oh, yo, don't even. Oh, and then that happened. And then I'm just sitting there like, wait. I'm the third wheel of a sudden? Nah.
You, Nick Jonas, you're jealous.
Yeah. Extremely, but I didn't call it jealousy.
You were jealous.
At the time, I didn't call it jealousy. I just said this is inappropriate.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And I told him immediately. I said, you know what? Not feeling it. It's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate.
And he goes, all right. He was so chills. He's like, okay, you tell your friend. Yeah. And I'm like, well, that's going to cause some ruckus.
Right.
So let's you just move away from her. Don't hang out with her anymore.
Her to hang out
Don't hang out with her anymore. And I won't allow us hanging out as a threesome anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So I was kind of being very devious about it, but I was like, this is better than me confronting her to her face. But it came to the point where I had to confront her to her face.
I believe it because you avoided it.
Yeah, totally. I hate confrontation.
You clearly do.
I hate it.
But that's going to
make it
worse in the end.
Oh, and it was horrible.
Tell us what happened.
It turned out so bad.
Tell us.
It was to the point where they were hanging out every weekend.
Oh,
anytime.
Just the two of them.
Just the two of them. I wasn't in Hamilton anymore at the time because it was summertime and I had to go home. Mm-hmm. So he was living in Hamilton. She was living in Hamilton. They would hang. they would tell me they're hanging. I just didn't like it, but they would still hang. So I had to put an end to it. And I sent the girl, this is how much I don't want confrontation. I still really couldn't confront her. I sent her a very long and very detailed email.
You are the worst.
Saying, get away from him. Bottom line,
oh my God.
Stay away from my man. I really don't feel comfortable.
See, and this is the thing. I wouldn't just do that with any of my friends. Like, they have to be like that top five.
Of
like,
course.
you know, I couldn't just do that with, especially like newer friends.
No
when
new
you
friends.
don't have the history and you don't know them like on that level. Like, I couldn't do it with that. But if these are girls that I went to high school with, then it's like, you know, that's a whole other intimacy of that relationship too. But for me to be like, hey, Leah, I'm going to hang out with your man. No, I would never do that.
Yeah. Or maybe I was just insecure. Like, it could be a mix of everything. Because deep down, I know my boyfriend wasn't attracted to her. I think she might have slightly been attracted to him, but that just could be because I'm so attracted to him. And I can't imagine anybody not being, because I was in love. You know that feeling where you're like, how can nobody not like you the way I do?
Wonderful
you're
and
so
beautiful
perfect and the best, and everybody loves you as I should and you should. And no, that I don't know if that was the case, but I felt like it could be, so it irked me. And so I really had a problem with it. And now me and the girl are not friends whatsoever.
And what about the guy?
Me and the guy are not together, so whatever. But we could have still had a long-standing relationship, me and the girl. But that email ruined everything. She was really upset with me. And I'm like, hey, but I'm supposed to be upset with you. Yeah, she was offended. And she's like, Leah, I can't believe you think me as your good friend would think that I had other intentions with your man. And I said, yes, I do think this, so please stay away from him. Like, I stood behind my rule. And yeah, just not, we were not friends after that.
So you could not be friends
So
with
that's
that
where
ex.
I stand on that part.
Yes.
But you know what? We kind of jumped ahead. I want to go back a bit.
Okay.
Can you be friends with your ex? You.
It depends on how it ended.
Okay.
Right? Because I think say if it's circumstances for geography, and it's like, I'm moving and this is going to just
That's
end.
a tough one.
I don't do long-distance relationships. Never
Did
have.
you ever try?
There was an attempt, and it was like an hour away. It wasn't even far. And I was just like, no, it's not going to happen.
You're like, it's not worth the gas
it's
money.
Not. And then that means that's 2 hours for one of us to just get there and back.
Yeah, it could be worth it, though, if you're in love.
I wasn't.
Right. That was very straight up.
I wasn't, and I didn't think that
Do you think it could have developed into a love relationship?
I mean, you never know what could any relationship could happen. You were
not even worth giving it the effort.
Well, I knew where things were going and how the conversation and how things were kind of progressing, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna cut this because it's not going to work.
Okay.
I don't like to waste my time or other people's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like to waste my time. I do waste other people's, though.
Okay.
I tend to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, until it doesn't suit me. But
Oh,
I
God.
said, now you're wasting my time.
Yeah.
But anyways, okay, so I understand that. So if the ex, let's say that this relationship was a long-term one.
And it ended badly?
And it ended like you guys drifted apart. Now I'm making a hypothetical relationship that you might or might not have ever been in.
Well,
could that be
I mean,
a thing?
Hypothetically, I guess it could. I don't know.
Yeah, like anything could happen in that
Anything
case.
could happen. Here's the thing. If we just kind of fell out of love or the relationship
It happens.
just exactly, I would hope that there would still be a respect there. Maybe not a real friendship, but if I were to see them, I could be like, yo, what up?
Yeah.
Show some
That
love.
would be nice.
And that would be
That'd be
it.
ideal in the most idealistic world.
And that would probably be it.
Okay. Have you had a nasty breakup? Where it's just like you can't even talk about the person without going, that mother effer.
No, I haven't actually. You?
No.
Okay. Well,
Damn, we don't have an interesting story here. I should have made one up. I can't, though.
I don't.
Not that
I mean, here's the thing. Like, I can stay friends with most of my exes, or I should say that I wouldn't say friends, but I wouldn't say that I would like be bad talking them.
Okay, you
and
know
I would
what?
hope that they wouldn't do that
You
to
have
me
a mutual
either.
respect, probably. You should have a mutual respect.
I'm dating them.
Yeah.
I want to respect them.
Unless they did something dirty. So you're telling me a man's never cheated on you? That we know of. Of course, who really knows, right?
Yeah, that's the
who
thing.
really knows if who's cheating on who and if the man cheated on you in the past. But from what you know...
There was
aware
one
of.
time where I thought that there could have been another woman.
Yeah.
But we were already fizzling out.
But still in the relationship, though.
Yeah, but... Yeah, I mean, if it was being technical, yeah. But I could tell, like, where things for probably a few months were kind of fading and fizzling. And I was just like, it was kind of bound to happen. I wasn't giving the effort. He wasn't giving the effort.
Okay. So to think that there's another woman in the picture, that didn't, like, extremely make you want to kill him?
No, cut loose, man. Cut if
it.
you're not going to, if you're not in it to win it, then what am I doing? Really?
To win it. Yes, you are a prize. So I understand that. I do understand that.
Yeah, well,
okay. You know what? I haven't been in that many relationships for me to have like all these backstories.
That's okay.
The last relationship I was in, it ended due to long distance.
See?
Yeah. So
That's
we're
the thing.
still on decent terms. We're on
Right.
decent terms because it ended that way. The tricky thing with that is there could still be feelings lingering. There isn't on my part. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. Anybody that's listening and that actually knows me, no feelings. But I can understand that there could be, and that could be the tricky part with still being able to contact your ex, right?
Yeah, no. And it gets messy when you go down that road too.
Yeah.
I think just because there are feelings there has to be feelings.
Yeah, because the reason for leaving is external. It's not within the relationship, right? So the feelings still kind of are there.
Absolutely.
Could be there.
They could be there.
Yeah.
And they don't have to be negative feelings, or positive necessarily, but there's feelings, aka emotions.
Emotions.
Taking me over.
Give me those deep words. Sing that song for me. 'Cause, yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But so here's the thing.
Yeah.
With exes.
Yeah.
What about when tragedy happens or if something monumental takes place in their life and you hear about it? Do you reach out?
Yes. Well, like you said, depends. But no, actually not. No, I don't think it even depends. I think if that person was close to you once in your life and the tragedy, especially if the tragedy is something you're aware of or you know a little bit more about than the regular
had a
person.
relationship with that
if it's somebody in their family passed away
Right.
or is hurt or anything like that, you should reach out.
What if they got
You'll
married?
be a decent person. And here I am. It's because you said tragedy. I've been focusing on tragedy. You didn't say nothing about getting married. Jeez.
I said monumental
Watch
also.
her. She just tricked me. That was a big trick. That's a trick. You know what? Can I flip that on you and then I come back?
I'm asking you.
Damn. Damn. If they get married, what should I reach out and say something is what you're asking?
Do you congratulate or do you play a hate?
Congratulate or do you play her? Well, you can congratulate and play her head at the same time.
Oh, you're so wrong.
You can. You can say, well, congrats. I hope, your life is what you intended it to be. I hope it's the way you envisioned it from day one.
Oh, man.
You can say some shit like that. I probably wouldn't be that cool and creative. I would probably just say, I'd give a little an Instagram direct message or a Facebook
You'd hit him in
message.
the DM.
I'd hit him in the DMs because the text is a little too personal for shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
That's a really good, weird question.
I'm good and weird.
Very weird, that's for sure. All right.
Absolutely.
What would you say to that?
If somebody got married, I'd probably, depending on the relationship and how our relationship was,
Oh, boy.
I might be taken back a little bit at first.
Yeah, but you have to
in
realize-
the big scheme of things, clearly I ain't an issue no more. So,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Clearly, the man really moved on.
You played yourself.
Then
No, I'm
put-
joking.
See?
joking,
One
I'm
of them
joking.
shady
I'm
comments.
joking. No.
Yeah.
I would have to throw out the heard the news, congratulations.
Heard the news, yeah.
All the best.
How would you feel if you got invited to the wedding?
I'd go. And I would look proper.
But you can't be the bride. You're going to look better than the bride? Actually.
I ain't saying I'm trying
could.
to. Well, and you never know. I don't know who he's getting married
That's
to.
true.
I might just look good in track pants.
That's true.
Maybe
and you know
that's
what?
like his favorite outfit
Oh.
for me. Like, I love it when you wear those track pants.
Yeah.
Sometimes. You never know.
Like that Drake track where he says the bun
Yes.
tied, hair tied, no makeup on.
Yeah.
But wear makeup, though. We all look
Depends.
for the wedding. Wear makeup.
Yeah, the week for a wedding, I'm getting
You're
my
gonna-
makeup. I'm doing my makeup.
You're going to look good.
I'm gonna have yes.
We
I'm gonna have all the
we
things
should
on.
look good. Yeah.
You're
but
going to a wedding regardless. Come on now.
that's true. And you might actually meet somebody else at the wedding.
Absolutely.
That wedding is a very good spot to meet people like here.
Perfection.
Is it?
Perfection.
Yeah, everybody's looking tight. Like everybody's looking wicked.
Unless you go to a wedding and it's just like other couples and you're just like, well, and then I was the single one who was the ex.
And I caught the
Who
and I
invited
caught
her?
the bouquet.
Because I was the only one standing there.
Yeah. It was me and the little bride's little flower girl
And the bride-
who already had flowers.
Bridesmaid juniors.
And I knocked them down for it, I gotta tell you.
Oh, man. So
I'm next.
I guess that's just really what it is. So it really depends on how the relationship ended.
Yeah.
And what the friendship was like, if you're talking friends and their
that.
exes.
True
and
that.
Whatever.
One last question for this one.
Okay.
If let's say, obviously, this is now a hypothetical for real.
course.
If your boyfriend cheated on you, and the relationship, assuming, will be over, is there a relationship after that? Is there any way he can redeem himself to be back in your life? Maybe not as in a romantic style, but just because you guys were friends before. Or whatever.
that's
Could
a
you take?
tough one.
Yeah. Could you
That's
make a relationship with somebody who cheated on you?
That's some real deceit.
That's
a trust issue.
intentional.
Yeah, I don't know.
To you.
I mean, what? I'm going to quote Eminem and say, like, what happened? Like, you slipped, tripped, landed on his dick? Like, come on. No. If you're having sex with somebody or you're cheating, like, that means you don't have respect for me.
Even if the man admitted it to you.
You don't have respect for me.
You're like, let me repeat my damn self. Steve, our male counterpart, is shaking his damn head, and I can't help but look at you.
Am I right, Steve?
Yeah, no.
Steve,
like it's the same with if you're like that's a trust issue.
It's
And
deceit.
that's you would do like it. There's no. I don't know if there's an equivalent to cheating within a friendship. But like when you lose someone's trust in a friendship, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you take you a long time to be able to regain that.
Okay,
trust.
so you're saying there's a way.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't. That's a much bigger portrayal. Like if it was friends. That's a whole different story.
Yeah,
but it's a
I don't think a
relationship.
friend can betray
And
you the
that's,
same
like,
way a
because
mate
you're-
could.
Your friends can betray you.
Well, they
Yeah.
can
And it actually
go sleep
hurts
with your
more.
man. That's way worse.
But that
That's
hurts
the
more.
equivalent.
That hurts more.
That's Steve. That's like
That's the equivalent.
there's no effing possible way this person can come back in my life.
Yeah.
She
So that's
can
what I'm
give
saying.
my
Yeah,
mother
yeah.
her liver.
Yeah.
She can give she
There's
can
no-
save my mother's life.
The
And there's
trust
still
i-
no way. I'd be like, that's great. My mother still lives, but
Exactly.
you're still out of the picture.
The trust is gone. Sorry.
But maybe you'd say happy birthday.
If it comes up on Facebook,
I'd say
yes.
happy birthday, you, and some choice words.
No, I'm saying if this person gave your
that's
mom a
what I
liver,
use.
then they at least get a happy birthday.
That's what I use emojis for. Emojis are for those words that I don't want to say.
Okay.
I'm still contemplating that one.
What are your thoughts on that,
She
Leah?
cheated. She cheated with my man. That's crazy.
But she saved your mom's life.
But she saved my mom's life.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, she can get.
Facebook notification. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Fine.
Done.
Has to be a real indirect one. Okay? No, it has to be somebody posted happy birthday, and then I'm in the comments saying, one of those. That's the
Exactly.
most, so drastically, far apart from. Okay. That's the only way she's getting a happy birthday from me.
She got
If
a
it
happy
takes
birthday.
minimal effort.
The least.
Yes, the least amount
The
of
most
effort.
least
Yeah.
amount of effort.
Yeah.
All
That's where I
right.
stand on that.
All right. Stand
Okay.
up, Ludacris.
All right. guys. It's about that time.
What
The
time?
time that you've all been waiting for.
What time is it, Leah?
It's that time to pull something out of my box.
Box.
Okay?
Box.
Box. All right? Y'all wondering what it is? What do you think it is? I wonder what you think it is. But I'll tell you what it really is. Because I can't actually hear you. So I'm going to just have to pull it out of my box and tell you.
Pull it out of your box. Tell us, what are we doing today?
And it is... Oh. All right, girl. I hope you're ready for this. HR issues.
Oh gosh. HR
issues.
Call HR.
Yeah. What
That's
would you...
an HR issue.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to take you up to HR.
Whenever you think in your brain, ooh, this could be constituted as an HR issue, that's what we want to talk about.
All right.
Okay.
I've had some HR issues.
You got some HR issues? I've got some HR issues.
Okay.
Let's first talk about, like, when you hear something, what would cross that line in order for you to assume it's an HR issue?
I would say particular words.
Yeah, there's a few
as
choice
HR
words that we
like
can...
if you're in the workplace and, you know, a professional one at that, or in like the business world.
Yeah.
Because there are industries
Which we are
that
in.
are a little more slack, whatever, in regards to what they say to each other.
Yep.
But in the business or the professional world, I don't want to be hearing no slang for, you know, vaginas and penises.
Yeah,
and what.
especially
I don't
the word
even wanna
vagina
hear,
and penis.
I don't want to hear about your vagina or your penis at work.
Or you don't want them to tell you about yours.
I know about mine already.
Yeah, don't tell me about mine when I know mine the most.
I know mine the best.
And I'm pretty sure people at my workplace don't really know much about it. They shouldn't.
No one knows about mine.
They don't. I don't know about yours. You don't know about mine. Let's keep it that way.
I don't think you should
Yeah.
know. Unless I want you to know, but that's a whole other HR
That's
issue.
that's a whole private issue that we keep to ourselves.
Yeah, but you know, some places they frown upon like inner office dating. So that could be an HR issue in itself.
Yeah, and we frown upon it too. We've discussed this in our first episode that is
yeah.
that. And don't go there, guys.
It's not the greatest.
Yeah, so there's certain words that for me trigger, like, I just don't want to hear in the workplace.
Tell us the words, Leah.
But they're swear words. Am I allowed to say some swear words right now?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, that's one of them. No, just kidding. In the world of in the world that we live in, swearing is really
It's lax.
everywhere.
Yeah.
It's almost like a second word that people say. Like, so the F word, we don't have to worry about that. But there's certain words like cock.
See? Like peanut, like other words for your private parts.
Dick, I'm okay with. Dick,
You're okay with
I've
dick?
heard dick. I don't know why. Dick, I've heard a lot of times. When I hear the word cock and the way that it comes out, cock, like with that there's so many in it. It's just, it just rubs me the wrong way.
So you would prefer somebody to say, and then my dick got hard, as opposed to my cock got hard?
Yes, I would prefer them to say my dick got hard. Yes, I would. If you want to
At
get real
work?
specific, I would
Okay.
like them to say dick rather than cock. But yes, both a little throws me off.
But you would rather call somebody a dick? Like you're being a dick?
Well, I would
or
never
you're
call
being-
somebody a cock.
Yeah, I guess so.
I wouldn't call somebody a cock. When
But
you
you
hear the
would
word
say you're
cock,
being a dick.
I would say you're being a dick, and I think I've even said that.
Okay.
Or at least I
Me
say
too,
behind
actually.
people's back. Like, you know, he's a dick today.
Yeah.
He's such a dick today.
Actually, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I said that to my boss. I'm like, you're such a dick.
You're such a dick. Yeah. I think we have like a poster in our office that says like something about our boss is being a dick.
Yeah, that's...
There is a poster in our office that says that. So clearly dick is okay.
Okay, that's
dick
true.
is allowed, and it's actually been proven to be allowed because there's a poster that says dick here.
Yeah.
But if that poster said cock, I'm pretty sure there'd be eyebrows raised.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because no one's name is actually cock. But somebody could
well,
be
you could
called
say
dick.
cock-a-doodle-doo.
Whose name is that?
Well, that's not a name.
No,
it's
but
what
they're
chickens
saying
say.
Richard is like Richard. For some reason, they got the short name Dick.
Dick, unfortunately.
Right? So that kind
Unfortunate.
of, yeah.
There you go. So there's a way to pull off dick.
Right.
There's not a lot of ways to pull off the word cock.
Cock.
And for some reason, I think when I hear the word cock, I don't picture women saying it. I picture a man saying cock. And possibly talking about himself.
Yeah.
So in that
Ew.
context, not interested. In that context, a little uncomfortable.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can get on board with
You
that.
got a
I don't
word?
think I've actually ever said that. Well, maybe like cock. No. That
No.
doesn't even sound. I don't even feel comfortable saying it.
No.
But
It's
dick.
dirty. It's dirty.
It seems grody. Like there's something just
Grody.
like like
Grody.
like
Yeah.
there's like gross.
Even though and grody sounds gross too.
It is.
That's another word I don't like.
Okay, so again, getting back to like our private parts, I'm not a huge fan of when like guys say or when you hear the word like pussy as well.
That one I actually do hear.
Do you?
I hear that, but don't be a pussy like that.
Oh, yeah.
In that context.
But then what is
Still not cool,
But
but-
then to say like, oh, what is a pussy? I know you ain't talking about your cat. Well, maybe you are. Your cat.
Yeah. Yes. Catty.
Yes.
Yeah, pussy in that.
Like at work, HR issue. Like, don't talk about that.
Yeah. Especially if you're a dude talking about in front of a woman, and that has happened.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
And I'm just like, well, we don't have to say that.
No.
You didn't even have to talk about vaginas. Why?
Or penises.
Why are we talking about vaginas and penises?
Yeah,
in
no.
this meeting?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know, there's other things, I guess, with HR, like, that you could get into. I don't know. Are there other words that you feel uncomfortable with?
Oh, my goodness. It's probably another private area. Oh, yeah, it
What,
is.
tits?
Titties.
Tits.
Titties.
Oh,
No,
titty-
specifically titties. Titties.
But tits is okay.
Tits is better than titties.
Interesting.
It's like another dick and cock conversation.
Titties
Tits
seems
versus
like
titties.
a young man saying, like, that's what a young man would say.
Yeah.
Like,
it
and then I
seems
saw
anxious.
titties, like,
it seems like there's
or a
some-
young boy.
Yeah, it
Like-
seems like there's urgency. Like, I need to see the titties.
I'm so excited about the titties at
Yeah.
the bar tonight.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to the strip club, they want to see titties.
But they must be young. If a grown man said titties, would actually call HR.
Really?
I'm so disgusted by that idea.
What about boobies?
Boobies. It's fun. It's fun.
You like that
It's nothing but fun.
Boobies.
It's nothing but fun. Boobs.
Okay. Boobs are fun.
Boobs.
I've
That's
told
fun.
you this before. I like boobs.
Yeah, boobs.
I'll look at them.
And I love the word boobs, to be honest with you.
Yes.
I actually have a problem with breasts for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the term that you should be using.
I know. It's too mature.
Oh, is it? Is that why you felt weird about like
Breasts.
vagina and penis?
Yes, all of that.
You don't want it to be proper. Like
Give me
the
cute
proper
words. Give me cute words for them things.
pum pum.
Yeah. Pum pum. And
Do you
that's
like
a very
pum pum?
cute term.
What about
Pum pum.
cookie?
Never used it, but no, because I think of cookies, like yum, chocolate chip.
Hello. So do guys.
They think of yum too.
Yum.
They think of yum too. That's true.
right.
Yeah, no, titties, I have an issue with it, but I think that's just my own personal preference.
Yeah. That's really, I think it's just when you're talking about your body and like people's
Yeah.
body around you. Like if somebody were to come up to you and be like, hey, your titties look great today. I'd be
Yeah.
like, well,
You want to be like, well, thank you.
they look good every day, thanks.
Like, I wanted you to notice, and you did.
It's hard to hide them.
Well, yours especially.
All right.
Anyways, let's not get into this.
Okay.
Now I'm being inappropriate.
HR.
Her boobs, okay? I said boobs.
True. But speaking of like titties and like
Tits,
what
yeah.
your shirts or whatever. Speaking of titties.
Speaking of them.
Just because I want to say it because I know it bugs you. And like your boobs look good today or whatever. Attire. I've had some issues with HR based on what I'm wearing.
Yeah,
I have.
I can
you?
understand that.
Really?
I've never had issues as in anybody's ever told me anything.
Okay.
But I feel like when I catch a couple more stares than I'm used to, then I think I might have crossed a line a bit. Like
Yeah.
if I show a bit of cleave or a little bit more leg than I'm used to, and then I catch a couple more stares, I'm thinking, I probably shouldn't show so much.
And you see, for me, is I've actually had a couple of issues in regards to what I wear.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I am heavy chested. I try to actually cover it up more than I think people that don't have a chest.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Because
makes
I'm
sense.
conscious and I'm aware of,
Of course.
it. As for legs, actually, I've had an issue with legs too. Legs and good God,
You're a full woman.
I'm a full-bodied
Okay,
woman.
you're a full woman, and ain't nothing wrong with that. It
Thanks.
just kind of sucks that you might have to cover up more than, a chick with not much body.
Well, it's just unfortunate because, sometimes I want to wear something that has, maybe a little bit of a lower cut, but like then I know like there will be eyes on my boobs as opposed to eye contact with myself.
And are you bothered by that? Let me ask you a real question. Tell me how you feel when a man or a woman even, whatever, is staring at your chest.
I would be more inclined to call out the woman and be like, yes, I have a really great bra and I can tell you where you get it or something like that. I have actually gone out to meetings and I've had men just kind of stare at my chest, even when I have it covered, or the smallest amount of cleavage showing.
Yeah, because you have big boobs.
Thanks. It's true. Got it from my mama.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that it is really it can be, I guess it's distracting, and my body can be distracting, I suppose. But if I'm going to meet with somebody and we're talking business, let's talk business.
You'd rather just stay on topic.
Come on, you know? And the whole thing about business and building a relationship is having conversation, not you just staring at my
Okay, but let's
boobs.
keep it. Can I keep it all the way real right now?
Please do.
If you had a really big client,
yes,
who was attracted to you physically, you already knew this, and you figured that if you kind of played up to what he was interested in, it could get you the deal. And be honest, girl, because we all want to be really, PC with this answer and say, of course not. And eyes up here, buddy. But honestly, would you maybe wear something a little bit more flattering to get the deal?
I try to always look good when I have meetings.
Okay.
So
what does that mean?
I'll dress up maybe a little bit more than I would what I would wear if I was just spending a day at the office.
Okay. Does that mean showing a little bit more skin?
No.
Okay. That's what I want to make very clear.
But maybe wearing a shirt that's a little bit more fitted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep it real, girl.
I will.
That's
it's
totally
true.
fine.
It is true.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, because I'll wear a blazer out or whatever, and sometimes, and I've had men and women, give attention to me.
And compliment. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's really where it's are you giving me a compliment? Are you trying to, you should tip her?
Yeah.
Or are you being creepy about it?
Exactly.
Because if someone's gawking at me, then I don't like that, and you're making me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, and you're going to have to work with that person again, and you're going to know the situation going in, and it's not going to feel good.
And, sometimes I am working with, older men, and I know that they're married and they're harmless, so I'm just whatever, but if it's, someone being creepy about it, I don't
Or if you
like
can
that.
see them actually going further with it and maybe thinking that there's something outside of the actual deal. Maybe there's a deal outside the deal. That's where you don't want them to go.
Hell no. Got to keep it profesh.
Okay.
Got to keep it profesh.
See, okay, that's understandable completely because you want to look good. You want to flatter. You wear something flattering.
Just for my body, right?
Exactly.
Any woman should be doing.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Okay, I completely understand that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about verbiage, we talked about attire, but what about if you're friends with somebody at the office and they kind of put their hand, I'm talking about a male, put their hand on the small of your back.
On the small of my back, really?
I read a lot of books.
Interesting. Well,
on the small of my back. Okay.
The small of my back. It depends.
I think I know what that means.
Yeah, I know what it is, of course. Everybody's got one.
Yeah.
I think that it would have to depend if it was so for instance, if they were opening the door for me and then they wanted to
they were doing that. Say they were doing that and they put the hand at the small of your back.
Small of my back,
because they could easily just put it on your arm.
Slide.
They could easily put it on your arm.
But I don't know. I don't mind that actually. I think it's actually cute.
Okay.
Is that inappropriate? I'd rather it be the small of my back than my butt.
Oh, well, butt's inappropriate.
Or my waist.
Butt is immediately.
See, my
waist. Okay.
Waist
is the line, I think.
Yeah, the small of my back I would be okay with, but the waist is just
So you mean the further down you go. So the further down you go, the more inappropriate it gets.
No, because the small of your back is basically right above your ass. And your waist is in between.
I guess I don't know where the small of my back is. I thought it was right here. You can't see me, but I'm pointing to upper back area.
No.
No, not upper, like lower, but like right by your waist is where I thought that was.
In between your waist and your butt is the small of your back, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
With this new news, I think it's a little inappropriate.
Yeah.
It depends how long they keep their hand there. Maybe timing is an issue here.
And are you being creepy about it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Are you rubbing a bit? Like I've had
it depends on the guy,
past
too.
coworker.
Yes.
Past, okay. I was. This is actually embarrassing, but I was getting out of a vehicle. We were driving to our Christmas party.
Okay.
And it was a couple people in the vehicle, not just me and this older gentleman. But he opened the door. It was Christmas time, so it was really icy on the street. He opened the door for me, and as I was getting out of the car, I slipped.
Oh,
like
no.
I fell on ice, and he grabbed me to save me.
Yes.
Which is very appropriate and
So
nice
sweet.
and so sweet. But he grabbed me and he grabbed my back. But as I was up and like completely fine now, his hand was still on my back for like until
While you were walking?
Yes, we started walking and the hand stayed
And you were
there.
fine and there was no more
And
ice?
there was ice still, but I was fine.
But did he know that? Maybe he was just making sure that you got to a place where there was no more ice.
See, that's a tricky question. I don't want to be one of those girls that said, that's sexual assault. But I don't know if he was trying to cop a feel or if he was saving my life.
Cop a feel of the small of your back.
Yeah, but he kept it there. He kept it there.
Did it make you feel uncomfortable?
Yeah, it did.
See, that's where it gets
It did. And I kind of had to shift away in order for him to stop doing that. Not kind of. I did. I had to move away from him in order for him to stop. So I don't know. Steve? Sorry. Steve? I think this call's Steve.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think of that?
Of that
Weird
specific
story.
situation?
Yeah, of course.
My first instinct, I mean, obviously without... Was I there at that point, at that party?
I can't say.
Anyways, we don't know.
That's fair
That
enough.
doesn't matter to you.
No, actually, my first reaction would be that, yes, it would be to make sure that you wouldn't slip again, and so that his hand is at the ready to grab you just in case. But was it how far walking did it go? Like, was it like up to the curb, or was it
was like-
close to the, like all the way up to the door, or
It was like almost like a block. It was a while.
it was then yeah, that hand should have gone away.
Block?
Maybe I would say like more than a minute. Yeah, more than a minute.
I would have.
Were you wearing
if it
heels?
was if it was me, I would have went from the hand on the back to maybe grabbing your hand, just in case. If it was still
my
icy.
hand. What do you think of that one, Natalie?
What do
Grabbing the
you
hand.
think of that one?
She just gave me a sour look.
No, it's not even that, but like I'm just because
Obviously it's icy. Obviously
It is icy.
you already
it
did
was
slip.
icy the whole entire time. See,
that's the thing.
This is
like,
a tricky question.
I feel like it's more precautionary things that's happening for that situation.
Okay, that's fair. That's actually why I'm asking, because I
think
don't know.
it's
I
sweet.
felt
But if it
uncomfortable
was- if
because
it-
it's an older man that I'm so like not attracted to whatsoever. Kind of grossed out by him a little bit.
Shame.
But not for reasons just because I just don't find him attractive. But and then he was touching me. So
What if
that's
it was
what
what if it was an older man that was actually attractive? You wouldn't have an issue with it, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
We're such bitches.
But isn't it true? You understand that? And I didn't have
I'm
a
the
boyfriend. I
same
did
way.
not have a boyfriend at the time. I was completely single, but I was grossed out by this older gentleman.
No, I get it. Sometimes, like, when there's an older man that I'm working with and he wants to say something a little,
Yeah.
a little borderline HR issue. If he's attractive, I'll let it slide because it's like,
Yeah, we do that, guys. We do that. Oh,
But
you're
if
so
it's-
dirty.
stop it. Oh. But if
But
it's
if
like
it's
a
an
guy that's like older and creepy, I'm going to be like, gross.
Yeah.
Like,
Get away from me.
seriously, please don't touch me.
HR.
But yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would say that's it. But again, we work in an industry that is professional.
Yeah.
Whereas, for instance, if we were in the food industry or something like that, the
actually-
worst things happen.
They actually will grab your ass and not apologize. They'll just look at you like, you like that? I hope you did, and if you didn't, I'm gonna tip you so that you don't say shit. Yeah, that's actually happens. So,
Yeah, that's
you know what? Yeah, it depends on where you are. It's kind of really unfair for. I'm gonna be specific, women, because in the food industry, they really get taken advantage of.
Oh my gosh, they get hired based on what they look like.
Yeah.
And what they're willing to put up with from
Absolutely.
some of the clients that come in, or the customers.
And sometimes with the little grabs and the little pinches and whatnot, you will actually get compensated for that. So that's kind of why you don't really hear too much about it, because they get the money for, you know, the harassment that they have to go through.
If it ain't about the money.
Yeah, and it's all about the money, apparently.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of really, you put yourself in a really difficult situation there.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think it just really comes down to what you're comfortable with and who is the delivery coming from.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
that really is what it boils down to.
Sometimes you're going to be like, he's so cute.
If it's a cute guy, they get away with so much more.
So do pretty girls. Pretty girls get away with things, too.
You know what? It's fair. All in the world is fair.
Yeah, unless you're ugly.
Then it's so brutal. That is a cold world.
It's hard out here.
That's so
wow.
so sad.
We're so shallow right now.
Yeah, but we're keeping it real,
we're keeping it real, and that's just what the show's about.
That's what you're tuning in for, all right?
Absolutely. We bring it to the realness. So
there you go.
Speaking of that, let's sign off.
No, let's do that.
Yeah. Thanks so much for tuning in. It has been real.
Actually real. Literally real. As per usual.
And we will check y'all in a couple of weeks with round 4.
There you go, guys.
All right, later.
See ya.
Peace.